What if I told you that some of the most powerful medicines ever discovered aren't hidden in pharmaceutical laboratories or locked away in research centers, but written right there, on the pages of the Bible? Most of us run to the pharmacy at the first sign of any symptom, yet we ignore the fact that plants mentioned in the scriptures have been healing humans for thousands of years. I'm talking about plants with real clinical evidence. Plants that modern science is finally proving work exactly the way our biblical ancestors knew they did. Welcome to Herbalinks. Today, we're going to unearth 20 of these plants that will change the way you think about natural healing forever. And pay close attention, because number 17 on this list was so valuable in biblical times that it was literally worth its weight in gold. Science has just confirmed that it regulates blood sugar better than some medications. And number 20 doesn't appear just once or twice, it appears more than 500 times in the scriptures as the ultimate symbol of life. Cardiologists are finally understanding why. We're building a community that understands healing is holistic. By the end of this video, you won't just know the names of these plants, you'll understand ancient wisdom connected with modern health knowledge, empowering you to take charge of your own healing. Here at Herbalinks, we rank these treasures from the remarkable to the absolutely miraculous. For centuries, these plants were humanity's only hospital. They weren't folklore or superstition, they were legitimate medicine validated by daily use. The problem is that pharmaceutical companies can't patent a flower or a root, so they've been forgotten in favor of synthetic compounds that often damage your body while trying to heal it. But the wisdom carved into stone and papyrus hasn't changed. We're going back to basics, back to the roots. Number 1, aloe. The burial spice that heals the living, ***. Let's start with a plant most people only know from their bathroom shelf, but one that holds one of the most profound mentions in the scriptures. Aloe appears in John 19 verse 39, where Nicodemus brings a mixture of myrrh and aloe, about 75 pounds, to prepare the body of Jesus for burial. Think about that, 75 pounds. This was no casual amount. It was a real treatment reserved for the most honored dead. In the ancient world, it was understood to be one of the most powerful healing plants in existence. The Egyptians called it the plant of immortality. Today, modern science has caught up in a dramatic way. Clinical trials show that aloe gel accelerates wound healing, including burns and surgical wounds. Studies demonstrate that it reduces inflammation and supports digestive healing. The clear gel inside the thick leaves contains more than 75 active compounds, including vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that genuinely promote tissue repair. For minor burns and cuts, apply the gel directly, relief is immediate and healing begins right away. Number 2, frankincense. The gift that keeps on healing, ***. Frankincense is mentioned more than 20 times in the scriptures, from the holy anointing oil in Exodus to the gifts brought to the infant Jesus. But why frankincense? Because the resin of the Boswellia species has been one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory medicines known to humanity for over 5,000 years. It contains boswellic acids that modern research has shown reduce inflammation as effectively as some drugs, but without the side effects. Recent clinical studies show it improves symptoms of osteoarthritis, asthma, and inflammatory bowel disease. It acts at the molecular level, inhibiting the enzymes that trigger inflammatory responses throughout the body. Frankincense offers what it has offered since ancient times, powerful anti-inflammatory healing without destroying your body in the process. Number 3, myrrh. The ancient antiseptic, ***, myrrh appears alongside frankincense as a key ingredient in Exodus. When you understand what myrrh actually does, you realize why it was considered sacred. It is a resin with deep antimicrobial properties. Ancient physicians used it to clean wounds and treat infections. Modern research confirms genuine antibacterial and antifungal effects, even against some resistant strains. It was used both to heal the living and to prepare the dead, representing the bridge between life and death, sickness and health. That intense bitterness stimulates digestive function and carries antimicrobial properties. Number 4, the olive tree. The tree of life. The olive tree appears in the scriptures more than any other plant, from the dove returning to Noah, to James's instructions to anoint the sick with oil. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the most researched healing foods in modern nutritional science. Clinical studies show that its monounsaturated fats and polyphenol reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol levels, and protect against oxidative stress. It was applied topically to wounds and used as a base for medicinal preparations. Olive oil was never forgotten, but we did forget why it was considered sacred. It was medicine for anyone dealing with inflammation or skin conditions. Number 5, hyssop. The purification plant, **** hyssop appears in the most significant purification rituals. Psalm 51 says, "Cleanse me with hyssop and I will be clean." It wasn't chosen at random. The ancient Israelites understood that this plant had genuine cleansing properties. Modern research confirms it contains compounds with antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral effects. Studies show that its essential oil is effective against respiratory pathogens and has been used traditionally for coughs and bronchitis. The biblical mandate to use hyssop for purification wasn't just spiritual symbolism, it was practical medical wisdom to help prevent the spread of disease. Number 6, fig. The healing poultice. The fig appears throughout the scriptures, but one mention stands out for its direct medical application. In 2 Kings, when King Hezekiah was near death, the prophet Isaiah instructed that a fig paste be applied to his sore, and he recovered. This was not symbolic, it was a direct medical prescription recorded in the scriptures, and it worked. Figs contain enzymes with genuine therapeutic properties. Modern research shows that fig extracts have antimicrobial effects, and the traditional use for boils and wounds is documented across multiple ancient cultures. Number 7, pomegranate. The temple fruit, ****, pomegranates were so important that they were embroidered on priestly garments. They appear as a symbol of abundance and life, but were also understood to carry profound health benefits. Modern science has validated this. Pomegranates are among the most antioxidant-rich foods ever measured. Clinical studies show that their juice improves heart health, lowers blood pressure, and fights inflammation. They contain polyphenol that are more powerful antioxidants than those found in green tea. If you're starting to see the pattern here, if you're realizing that the scriptures are not just a spiritual guide but also contain genuine medical wisdom, do me a favor. Click the like button right now. It helps this video reach people who are searching for healing that connects body, mind, and spirit. And if you haven't subscribed to Herblinks yet, click that subscribe button. We're building a community that understands healing is holistic. Number 8, cedar. The temple wood, ****, the cedar of Lebanon is mentioned more than 70 times, most famously as the primary material for Solomon's temple. But it wasn't chosen solely for its strength. Cedar wood and oil have deep antimicrobial properties. It produces aromatic oils that repel insects and resist decay. Research confirms antibacterial and antifungal properties. When the scriptures describe cedar being used in purification rituals, it wasn't random, it was chosen because it actively fought contamination. Number 9, mustard. The faith-sized healer, ****, Jesus used the mustard seed as an illustration, but it was more than just a parable, it was a powerful medicine. Mustard plasters applied to the chest were used for centuries to treat respiratory congestion and colds. The compounds in mustard generate heat and increase blood flow, helping to break up congestion. Modern research shows it contains compounds with anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects. Number 10, mint, ***, Jesus mentioned mint in Matthew, acknowledging it was valuable enough to be tithed. In the ancient world, mint was an important medicine for digestive problems, nausea, and headaches. Modern research validates nearly all of these uses. Clinical studies show that peppermint oil is effective for irritable bowel syndrome, reducing abdominal pain and bloating. It's so common now that we've forgotten it was once valuable enough to be brought to the temple. Number 11, rue. The bitter protector, ***, rue appears alongside mint as another herb that the Pharisees carefully tithed. It has an intensely bitter flavor and was used for digestive complaints and as an anti-inflammatory. It contains flavonoids with genuine anti-inflammatory effects. It represents the biblical understanding that some of the most powerful medicines are bitter and demand respect. Number 12, coriander. The mystery of the manna, ***, when the Israelites first saw manna, Exodus describes it as coriander seed. This comparison tells us that coriander was familiar enough to be used as a reference point. It has been used medicinally for thousands of years. Modern research shows it supports digestion and may help regulate blood sugar. Studies demonstrate that its extract can help improve lipid profiles. Number 13, cumin. The everyday healer, ***, cumin appears in a passage from Isaiah about agricultural wisdom, showing it was valuable and required careful handling. It has been used medicinally for over 4,000 years. Modern research shows it supports digestion and may help with cholesterol management. The seeds contain compounds with genuine anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It offers the same healing trusted since the time of Isaiah. Number 14, garlic. The Egyptian medicine, ***, when the Israelites complained in the desert, they longingly remembered the garlic of Egypt. Garlic has been studied more extensively than almost any other medicinal plant. The evidence is overwhelming. It supports immune function and has genuine antimicrobial properties. Clinical studies show it lowers blood pressure and improves cholesterol levels. It contains sulfur compounds that are deeply therapeutic. The Egyptian workers who built the pyramids were given garlic rations to maintain their strength. Number 15, onion. The humble healer, ***, onions appear alongside garlic in that Israelite complaint. They contain many of the same beneficial compounds as garlic, along with quercetin, a powerful antioxidant. Research shows that onions have cardiovascular and anti-inflammatory benefits. Studies demonstrate that regular consumption is associated with improved bone density. They are so common now that we have completely forgotten they were once considered a powerful medicine. Number 16, balm of Gilead. The precious resin, ***, Jeremiah asks, is there no balm in Gilead? The balm of Gilead was one of the most precious medicines in the ancient world, a resin used for wounds and infections. It was so valuable it was given as a gift to kings. Modern research on related species shows genuine wound healing properties. This reveals just how deeply healing medicine was woven into the biblical consciousness. Number 17, cassia. The golden spice, ***, cassia appears in Exodus as an ingredient in the holy anointing oil. It was so valuable in biblical times that it was literally worth its weight in gold. It is closely related to cinnamon and contains many of the same beneficial compounds. Modern research shows it has blood sugar regulating properties. Studies demonstrate it can improve insulin sensitivity. It offers what it has offered since the time of Moses, healing medicine considered sacred enough for use in the temple. Number 18, cinnamon. The sacred bark, ***, cinnamon appears in Exodus alongside myrrh and cassia. Modern research on cinnamon is impressive. Studies show it improves blood sugar control and has powerful antioxidant effects. Clinical trials demonstrate that it significantly improves glucose levels in diabetic patients. It offers healing that has been trusted since the scriptures were written. Number 19, saffron. The golden thread, ***, saffron appears in the Song of Solomon among the precious spices. It remains one of the most expensive spices on earth. Modern research shows it has genuine antidepressant effects, comparable to pharmaceutical medications in some studies. It also has neuroprotective properties. The golden threads that were precious enough for Solomon's poetry still offer healing today. Number 20, the vine. The heart of the scriptures, ***, the vine appears more than 500 times in the scriptures. Jesus called himself the true vine. What modern cardiology has finally demonstrated is that grapes and wine, in moderation, have profound cardiovascular benefits. Polyphenol, particularly resveratrol, protect heart health and support longevity. Paul even instructed Timothy to use a little wine for his stomach. The vine was so central that it became the ultimate metaphor for life and sustenance, an acknowledgement of a plant that genuinely sustained human health for thousands of years. If you made it to the end of this video, you just learned something extraordinary. The Bible is not only a spiritual text, it is also a record of healing wisdom that worked then and still works now. These 20 plants are not folklore, they are legitimate medicine validated by modern science. Here at Herbalinks, our mission is to rescue this silenced knowledge. If this video changed the way you think about the scriptures and healing, destroy that like button. Leave a comment below and tell me which biblical plant surprised you the most. I read every comment and I love hearing from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. We're connecting ancient wisdom with modern knowledge. Remember, sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't in a pharmacy, sometimes it's in the scriptures, waiting for you to read it with new eyes. This is Herbalinks. See you in the next discovery.